What's up, guys? How's it going? Hello, hello, hello. What's up? Streamer, checking in. Oof, the founder's badge. Dude, it's been a while, I'll tell you what. I'm late. Wow. I made it at 6 o'clock so I could postpone it, okay? What's up, Huru? Oh, what's up, Huru? I'm getting some coffee in. It's been a week. I'll tell you that much. The holidays wiped me out. What's up? La Jolla. What's up, Austin? Dude, I feel like I haven't streamed in like a month. What the hell? It's literally been... When did I stream last? Was it Wednesday? It was either Tuesday or Wednesday. Wow, it's been a minute. Almost a whole damn week. I like your sweater. Well, that's a pickup line if I ever heard one. Where did you get it? La Jolla fit. Yo, Minami, Final Fantasy 14. Hope you had a nice Christmas break. Kaze so lit. I sure did. And I'm even looking forward to the, you know, it's funny how Christmas Eve and Christmas rolled on a Thursday, Friday. Then we got New Year's Eve and New Year's Day on another Thursday, Friday. I'll tell you what, 2020 ain't so bad. I like your cut, G. Yo, it's finally growing out a little bit. It's past that first week awkward stage, you know what I'm saying? Don't jinx it, bro. This is actually Lululemon, believe it or not. I bought this sweater, God, at least 2 years ago. Probably 2 years ago. But you can tell it's Lulu because of the... Well, first off, because of the way it is, but it has that like classic, like, you know, the same as their pants inside. Super comfy, like fleece. What up, Dennis? I love their pants and their shorts. Correct. Indeed. I agree. Except it's very pricey. But their shit does last forever. Stingray Shuffle, what's up, dude? 4 frickin' months. How you doing? Yeah, dude, I've had this thing for 2 years. I wear it, like, way too much. It's finally starting to get, like, you know, a little bit of a fade right here. But other than that, totally worth the money. I bought Lululemon for my ex a while back. Shit is expensive. Yo, funny story about Lululemon. I dated a girl in Lululemon's, like, infancy, when they were, like, brand new. And people actually didn't know they made guy stuff. All the girls wear Lululemon. And she got me into Lululemon. And I would wear it, and every person would ask me, they'd stop me, oh, what kind of pants are those? What kind of shirt is that? And I'd say, it's Lululemon. And every single person, without a doubt, would say, isn't that a girl's store? What's up, Jay? That jawline has been worth 3 months of subs. Yo, dude, I appreciate you. Let's go. But yeah, I wore it before, like, a lot of people even knew they sold guy stuff. So basically, I'm a, what do they call it? A trendsetter. Lululemon boxers? I have not tried those. I have not tried those boxers. What's up, Quinn? They got a military discount. Yo, and their stock has been through the frickin' roof. We're rocking the Mickey Mouse bug tonight. Look at that. I want Disneyland to reopen. I miss Disneyland. What's up, Raz? Yo, how does my mic sound? I got a brand new microphone. It's one of those shotgun mics, so it doesn't have to be right up in my grill. Lululemon hipster over here. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You know, I don't want to be too cocky about it. What is up, Lulz? You sound sexy. Yo, what's up, Bueno? Let's go, dude. I appreciate that. Yo, I know you're all up on your audio, so if you're saying it sounds good, then I agree that it must be pretty lit. Dennis Brochill gifted a sub to Sir Hedge. Wow, coming in hot with that one. Sir Hedge is gonna be pissed. Pity gifted for losing all the points. Yo, Feeble, what's up? Been a while, dude. Damn, new cam, new mic might be a bit too much stacks for everyone. Oh, should I go back to the Razer and my what microphone did I have before? My Fifine? I had a Fifine microphone at one point, right before I started streaming. Lolsies, thank you for the follow. I got the what microphone is this? This is the Sennheiser. It's blocked. It's the same one that Tejas got. It's the shotgun, the really high-end shotgun one. Looks like a big candle. Let's take a look here, boys and girls. So you're saying it's expensive? It's definitely expensive for sure. But one of my buddies is a audio engineer, and he hooked it up pretty fat. So I would not have paid the retail price for this. I'll tell you that much. It's the one that they actually use in a lot of movies. Yeah. Pretty much all the movies back in the day were filmed using this microphone because it's very pinpointed. So like, if I it's right here, so if I'm talking directly at it, it's perfect, right? But literally, if I go like to the side, like over here, it probably is a huge difference than coming back over here, right? So you kind of have to be like right in front of it. But it'll work good for it'll work good for sound tests as well. I'll just point it directly at the keyboard. Whereas my other, the Shure SM7B, I literally had to have it like right next to my face, and it was a gain sucker. Haven't seen this board in a while. I was just gonna comment on that. So I finally got my RS back from Scott, who many of you know is part of Slander. He's a DJ. So I finally got that back from him. He brought over his KBD 8X built with creams. And let's just say the stabs were a little bit of not only an eyesore because of all the gunk and crap in them, but they hurt my ears quite bad. But if you check out my story on Instagram, you'll see how bad the stab was on the spacebar. It was like, I have never heard a stab like that before. It was like playing Pong or something. It was so high pitched. Traded the mic for RS. Yo, might as well have. Shit. What's Slander's board doing with you? I see what you did there, Hedge. Yeah, so I finally got it back. He's like, yo, dude, all I'm doing is playing WoW these days. I'm not even typing, so I feel bad mashing on the RS. So he gave it back to me. But I fixed his spacebar stab for him and sent him on his way. Is that a classic or remastered Aeron? So this is the Aeron that has the, it's like the executive one. So it's got the, like the polished aluminum. You know what? I'll show you. It's got like the, oh, big boy. See how it's like got the metal? Oh. So a lot of them have like the kind of like the black coated steel, but this one's got the metal. I don't know if it's got to be at least 8 years old, so I don't know if it's the remastered one. Oh, dude, funny story about the lumbar support. I was too lazy to install it, and then I lost it, and now I regret it. It's definitely not a 2016 plus. I actually got this. Is a funny story. So one Christmas ago, many ago, I got this chair for Christmas at least 8 years ago. And I specifically remember my brother got maybe like $400 or $500 worth of stuff for Christmas, and I said all he wanted was a chair. And when he had no idea what Herman Miller was at the time. And so my parents were like, okay, we'll get this for you, but you can't tell him how much it was. So all I had under the tree was a chair, and he thought he made out like a bandit. He's like, I can't believe you only got a chair. But in reality, I was the one who made out. What's good? Yo, it is a little toasty in here though, huh? He stole it from his ex. What? But yeah, so I've had this chair for like 8 years and it's still kicking. Yo, Austin with the gifted tier 1 sub. Let's go, dude. You're a beast. Yo. My man. Yo, my emote's working and everything. This is a full-on stream. Austin, you're a madman. I appreciate you. 4 gifted tier 1 subs. That makes it 5. What a legend. That's play of the game right there, ladies and gentlemen. Needs to be toasted. Dude, I know. I kind of want to like... Here. Hold on. Oof. Let's see here, boys and girls. Let's see how hot. Dude, it was cold. 57 outside. 50 outside. It's 50 degrees. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I might have to open a window. Because it's hot in here. So hot. Hey. Yo, Austin, you're a legend and a scholar. I appreciate you. All right, I got some cool stuff in the mail. I should probably give you guys a look-see. Let's take a look at the RS real quick. I missed this legend of a board. I think I haven't had this for like a month now. So I finally got it back. Could definitely use a little bit of a cleaning. Look at all this grime. What up, DQ? Oh, dude, it's been a minute, Mr. Taquani. Making some matcha, but the RS is back. RS is still. Here. Let's check out how my microphone works with the new system here. Let's do a little typing test. Let's try this out. All right, so I'm gonna take this pointer down. Oof. How's it sound? Pretty good? Microphone sounds good? Sounds fire. Nice. Sick. That's way easier to set up. What switch is that? So these are, check these out. Pretty cool. These are actually my favorite switches. But they're my favorite iteration as well. So these are actually GAT reds with GAT red inks with GAT black ink stems. So it's essentially just an ink, but I just really like how the black stem and the red housing looks. And then you got a black film on there with a red plate. I think it just looks super classy. And then these are also dye subs, so they're it's very like distinct sound. Yes, I put I usually go 65 gram, but recently, where did I put the W? Hello? Hello? Am I blind? Oh. Why my audio... Shut up! I never was good at I Spy, okay? Anyways, yes, they are red inks with black ink stems, TX black films, and then TX 65 gram springs. Vietnamese Ryan, cannot blame him. Okay, buddy. But lately I've been liking 62 gram a little bit more than 65. But I usually never go above 65, never go below 60. Is putting the ink stem with the red housing anything other than an aesthetic change? Nope, just aesthetics. Just aesthetics. Likewise, ideally, if you like red inks more than black inks and you're gonna swap the stem or swap the spring anyway, you can just do that too. 62 is GOAT. Yo. Agreed. All right, so I got some boards in the mail today from my friends down under. Figure I would show those off on stream a little bit. Oh, I'll probably be building these soon. So these are my personal boards. I've already built this one before, but it wasn't mine. So now I'm gonna be building mine. Mine. So we got, it's kind of cool. Haven't seen this color microfiber cloth before. Very nice. Looks like it's pretty much the same. Let's see here. Looks like it's the exact same material and probably company as Hiney's. Hey Ryan, do you really exist? I don't know, do I? I mean, I guess if all you guys said that I didn't exist, and I was the only one saying that I existed, would I really exist? Or does someone have to acknowledge my existence for me to exist? Like, does a bear shit in the woods? Ryan is a social construct. Okay, Grelvit. How are those boxes doing? Those are nice boards. Dude, that color is so insane. Yeah, dude, I really dig it for sure. So let's take a look here. So this is the Praxis. So it's obviously got a seamless design, right? No seams seen here. Got the lilac colorway. Got a little bit of a koala curve here. There you go. Lilac's always so hard to pick up on camera. And then you got USB-C here, and that port is actually quite nice and tight. Huffing too many box fumes, suddenly think Ryan doesn't exist. Dude, that sounds terrible. Yo, drink water. I'm on it. I need to hydrate. I don't drink enough water, to be honest, guys. I knew I was watching a deep fake. Yo. How does the color compare to the Hiney TKL One? Ooh, I can show you right here. I haven't taken out the TKL One yet, but there you go. Nice board. Quinn, you're a nice board. Come on, dude. Tight. What's up, skinny? Wait a second, that's not a Sumi pad. Bro, I'll tell you why I'm not using the Sumi pads in a bit. For some odd reason with my camera, if I use like a pure white desk mat, it shows like a pattern of like web pattern on my screen. I don't know why. I didn't spill anything, no. Didn't know this is a what do you mean VTuber show? Come on. Yeah, maybe you'll have to, and then the black one's too dark. I have to readjust, so. But I do have, let me show you guys. The black one actually looks sick. I just have everything calibrated for like a dark or a light desk mat. So when I put the dark one on there, it really ruins everything. But this desk mat turned out pretty fantastic. This is the Sumi one. I think this might be my favorite desk mat ever, to be honest. But yeah, so if you take a look, I was actually expecting the Hiney's Lilac to be more in line with a lot of the other Lilac boards recently, which is kind of this like lighter lilac hue. And then when it showed up, I think I actually like it more. It's like a not quite a lavender, but yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So it's not too far off, but it's definitely darker. Fire. The fireman spit 'em. So anyway, this board's pretty slick because it's got the PC bottom. You got that brass weight in there, so that's not a drop through. That's just on the inside. All the screws are recessed, so if you're looking at it, no screws are popping up there. Pretty cool board. I'll probably build this one not too far out, maybe a couple weeks. This is also the board that has the PCB with the side firing LEDs, which is kind of cool because a lot of the time, pretty much every PCB that has RGB has them on the bottom and they just fire down. So when it's on the desk mat, you can't really see it. Whereas this one shoots them out to the sides, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. Am I the only one that has problems with putting gate? Oh my god. I hate putting these back in with these straps. How do I get a Praxis? They were for sale a little bit ago. I don't quote me on this, but I think there are still more to be put in stock. I think the gold is pretty much the same, darker but better. Yeah, dude. Yours turned out like super... I don't know if you guys caught Mr. Hoodoo building his. But his is, it's like gold, like money gold. Gold brick gold. Whereas like the Protos were a little bit more champagne-y. Are you building both Lilac boards today? Oof, 2 boards in 1 day? That sounds like a subathon to me. More Praxis stock incoming, pretty sure. Yeah, I think so as well. No Lilac, though, silver and red. Yo, I was actually offered the red, the silver, or the Lilac, and I almost went for the red one. I very close, very close. So I think the red is pretty sick too. JazzCap, thank you for the subscription. Hopefully I didn't butcher that name. Let's go, dude. Resubscribe for 3 months. I appreciate you. Let's go subathon. Yo, I took a week break and now I have to do a subathon. Is that my punishment? Double board in 1 night. Do it for the throwback. We'll see how I'm feeling. I don't know. What time is it? 6:40? But it's a weekday. A little Bonaparte. What's up, dude? I love saying that name. Can I link for the website? I can only find the Insta. It's on a Keyboard Treehouse. So just type in Keyboard Treehouse and you'll be able to find him. I got nothing going on. Ready to be here for a 6-hour 2-board stream. Oh, you guys don't enable me, please. All right, let's take a look at the other board I got. Ooh, so this one's actually quite interesting because normally I would go for an aluminum plate, but it wasn't offered for this board. It came with brass, and then you could get thick brass or you could get thick PC. And generally, I'm not a huge brass fan, so I went with the thick PC, and by golly, is it thick. So thick, in fact, that it actually has the indents like I've shown you guys before. Like on the Dolphin, you need to have these little indents here so that the switch can clip in because the plate is so damn thick. This one's actually interesting as well because if you guys notice, it actually has stab wire cutouts. Look at that. Kind of cool. Hello, hello. How goes it? It goes well. Feels good to be back. Feels good to be home. Huge. Yeah, so this is a super thick plate. So I think this is gonna be super thocky as well. But yeah, this board's pretty cool in a sense that it can be O-ring mounted. I think there's 3 mounting options. You got O-ring mount, you got gasket isolation mount, and then you have top mount. So I don't really know what I'm gonna build it with. Chunky girl. Yo. So let's show you guys here. It actually comes with these like accent pieces too. So if you guys are familiar like with the Q and the Keycaps, they have this like mid-layer accent, which on the Keycap is like a whole piece, whereas on this board it's actually just the outer portion. So it's very easy to just swap out the brass for this red aluminum. So I think the black with the red might look pretty cool. So I'll put these aside for now. Ah. Oof. Here we go. This board is very thick and very hefty. Super hefty, actually. So this is the Constellation by AE Boards as well. Obviously, you can see this is a 65%. There is no blocker, so you're gonna have the arrow keys mashed up, kind of like on the first iteration of the Dollinger. So fancy, yeah. These are pretty thick bezels, right? Pretty thick. You got a staggered bezel, so you got thinner on the sides, bigger on the forehead and the bottom. Let's take a look at that side profile. Pretty damn sexy side profile there. And this is where those accent pieces come in, right? So these accent pieces will kind of just go there if you wanted to swap it out for the red. I think the gold looks pretty damn classy, but we might get a Darth Maul build going. Pretty cool. Let's take a look here. So also, a lot of boards, this like the Keycaps and the Q, this goes all the way through, and then the USB port is below, whereas this one looks like the USB port kind of cuts it in the middle there. So otherwise, these would kind of be all a whole one piece accent, right? My favorite part about this board is the bottom. That is like super sexy bottom. Let's clean that off a little bit. Wash hands. There we go. So that's pretty damn slick. I think the silver screws like really make it look very industrial, and I actually like them. You also have AE Board's signature bump-on feet there as well. So these are kind of their own custom feet, which are very nice. And you notice this brass weight doesn't look too huge on the bottom here. But if you look at the brass weight on the inside, dude, look at this thing. It goes pretty much expands all the way throughout. So this thing is super heavy. Freaking black. But yeah, pretty cool. Look at those curves. Oily hands. Wow. They're not oily, just toasty in here, okay? Let's weigh this thing. All right, don't worry, I'm here. Oof, I was starting to worry, Zekin. I feel like I'm like Zekin's mom. Like if he doesn't talk in my chat, I'm worried. Where is he at? Where are you at? Are you out too late? You staying at a friend's tonight, Zekin? I said no sleepovers. 5.5 on the dot. So that's pretty heavy for a 65%. I mean, the RS is actually super heavy. But if we were to compare, I think the RS is like, what, 7? 6. Yeah, so the RS is only 1.5 pounds-ish more built. And the RS is like fat. Fat. All from all the rock climbing, throw some chalk on there, right? Dude, I have the worst problem with rock climbing. I have to chalk up like every 2 damn seconds. Yes, Constellation, you got it. Dang, that really is a thick board. Dude, it is. This thing's hefty. Super hefty. I do notice it's got kind of a higher front, right? Does have a little bit of a higher front height. So I don't think it's high enough to annoy me. I think it'll be okay. If I had to guess, it's got to be maybe 20, probably 20, 19.5 maybe. Have you ever tried the Bauer before? I did. I tried an all aluminum Bauer. I had it for a bit. It was K Thrizzy's board, actually. I borrowed that for about a week. It was the 8008 edition. So it had aluminum top, aluminum bottom. That board honestly surprised me. It was very unique. It was like hollow sounding, but like a good hollow, if I can somehow say hollow sounds good. But the board was just so light. Like it literally was like a toy. So I think if I were to get a Bauer, I'd want the brass bottom. But yeah, I liked it for sure. I would not be opposed to getting one if I had the opportunity. So anyway, that's the Constellation. I'll probably build this at some point when I get switches. My problem is I have so many boards and so little switches. So I need to start buying switches so I can build some boards. Steal from John. John has my inks right now, actually. Samesies. I still gotta build Jenny. Yo, damn. I actually have I have Jinsol coming this week as well. So that's another. I have like a bunch of builds lined up, but no switches. All right. Now on to the main event. K-pop boards are the new wave. Bro, K-pop boards have always been the wave. Come on, dude. Give Jinsol. Oof. I can't wait to see the color of Jinsol. It turned out actually quite a bit different than I think anticipated and from the proto, but it looks unreal, so I can't wait to see it in person. I'm gonna need to go for the Poly KFE CE. Nobody enter, thank you. Wow. You should have pestered Biso about it when I was in chat. No, I'm just kidding. That's Beaming. Beaming's running that one. Better than VTuber boards. Who makes VTuber boards? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, on to the main event. Look how organized I am. Bada bing, bada boom. Mr. Worldwide is step out the room. All right, so we got Pinokos today. Oh! -1. All right, so we got Pinokos. So these are some of my favorite JWKs. I actually don't use many JWK, but I do like Pinokos. So these are 205 grade 0 lubed, TX films, TX 65 gram spring, like pretty much every other switch I have. So, what up, Hiney? We're going to be putting the Pinokos, which I do believe Hiney is a huge fan of this combo, the JWK on FR4. So we're going to be doing that. Let's take a look here. All right. So we got FR4 Half plate from Mr. Hiney TKL One 2020. There we go. If you notice, Hiney put some little, they remind me of jelly beans. Little jelly bean flex cuts on his, oh my god, my hand's shaking. I had too much caffeine, I'm very sorry. He puts little jelly bean flex cuts on his mounting points, which is kind of cool. What else we got here? Nothing else too crazy. We got some bunch of, this board has, this plate has a ton of flex cuts. It's gonna be a flexi boy. Any QC5 sticker avail? Yo. Check it. There you go. I'll send this one to you, Shoho. Just send me a prepaid envelope. I got you. The matcha shake. Yo. Pinocchio. Pinocchio. No son, a Geppetto. Hello. If you guys know what that is from, I'll be very impressed. I didn't really think the FR4 Half had much flex when actually typing, to be honest. Nice soft bottom out though. Oh, nice. I'm actually personally not a huge fan of a ton of flex. So that's actually pretty cool. What was it from? What did I miss? Oh, it was a Andre Nicotina lyric. I don't know if you guys are an Andre Nicky T fan, but if you don't know who Andre is, you gotta check him out. And if you guys notice, we already have the stabs done. Huge Andre fan. Yo, let's go, Manoli. What's up? So we got stabs already done. You guys proud of me or what? Look at that. Bada bing. Cruising. All right. So actually, we'll take a quick look at this PCB. So this is USB-C. Right? USB-C on that one. We have the blacked out stealth JWK Durock, however you want to call them, stabilizers. Back pretty basic as well. This is the Hiney Special Project Edition. So if you guys take a look here. There you go. So this has been soldered before. I desoldered it. Oh, Zigatheria, thank you for the follow. So this was originally built with, what did I build this with? Inks on aluminum. And I wanted to try FR4 with JWK, see which one I like more. So that's how this came to fruition. Does that line mean I can't? Does that line mean I can? Oh my, you're not an Andre fan? Dude, I believed you. That's the last time I ever trust you, Mr. Manoli. You are now officially on my shit list. Halal snack pack? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Very cool trace routing on the PCB. Yeah, Hiney, I mean, that looks sick. I love red PCBs. He's even got the black on the side, which looks real nice. Top anime betrayal. I've never even heard of him. I'll check him out. Yeah, check out Andre. If you like rap, like Bay Area rap, you'll like him. HSP, yo. Yeah, so this is Hiney's Special Project Edition, which I believe the difference is it's got a bunch of, it's kind of a fixed layout to some extent. So it's different than his normal H87C. Colloquial Robot. That's a cool name. What's up, dude? Thank you for the follow. Speaking of Bay Area rap, did you catch the verses with E40 and Short? Are you talking about E40 and Too Short? Yo, I did not. Should I watch that or what? Y'all want Timo or Leaf? Yo, dude. Both of those are equally as bad. Please don't do that to me. All right. They did a IG Live Apple TV event. Damn, I'll have to check that out. What up, Feeble? All right, so we are also doing... Do you know Wilma? Who's Wilma? Oh, did I just fall for something? I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. God damn it. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. I knew it was coming. Oh my god, dude. This guy, bro. Alright, Chong. I see what you did there. And I don't appreciate it. Wilma is the PCB designer for Rama. Bonaparte, I hope you're being serious with that. But if you're not, it's still really funny. But if you actually thought that, it'd be even more funny. Any computer experts, if I move a RAID 1 array to another PC, do I have to rebuild the array? Yo, I remember when I had, back in the day, we had the Western Digital Black 80 gigabytes in SATA to RAID 0 for the ultimate speed before SSDs came out. All right, I'm such a boomer. Wow. Wilma from the Flintstones. So we got DMG. I'm gonna see how good DMG looks on the Lilac. It could look good. It could also look very bad, but I do not know. We'll soon find out because it's my super short show. All right, let's take a look at the board. I love GMK DMG. Yo, dude, just check the DMG meters, all right? Come on. You're gonna get kicked if you don't up your DMG, dude. That bag is smexy. Yo, this is my favorite bag, dude. Oh, it's the end game. End game. This thing on the inside is like pure soft too. Look at that. Of course you would like this, Mr. Manoli. Mr. Manoli. My God, my gum. Yo. Just in case you guys are worried about me, I am getting my greens in. Looks good on gray. Ooh, I bet it does. Seems like most people from FNF use DMG. Oh, sick. I hope it looks good on this. Check it out. Want to trade DMG? The thickest of oohs to you, sir. Wow. I can't believe you just made me say ooh. Wow, I can't believe I just said it again. You might need to set it up in the bios first. Yo, Chris Lee, the resident tech support. I don't think a vanilla milk thick shake with green food dye in it counts, bro. Wow, dude. This is actually from Vibe Organic Kitchen, okay? It's got like spinach and kale and all that green stuff that I don't eat. All right, let's take a look. Pretty damn sick. So this has the aluminum plate in there. We're gonna take that out and we're gonna replace it with the FR4 Half. Pretty understated side on that one. You got the little butt right there. Hiney's signature little butt. Like how you don't eat pickles. I'll tell you one thing, if there was a pickle in this shake, I still wouldn't be drinking it. And for some reason, I hang out with pickle lovers. Like everyone I tell I don't like pickles, they're always like, "Oh my God, I love pickles. Pickles are my life." And I'm just like, I don't ever meet anyone that shares a disdain for pickles like I do. So maybe I'm just hanging out with the wrong crowd. There's gotta be someone like me that doesn't like pickles. Come on. All right, let's take a look at the also very understated bottom. I don't think this needs any engravings just because it already pops enough. Me, disgusting. Yo, there we go. You can join my club. Let's go. No, I feel as strongly about pickles as you. Okay, cool. You guys make me feel like I'm not weird. I appreciate that. That's what the internet's for, right? To meet like-minded people that confirm that you're probably not as weird as you think you are. If I could go back in time, I would stop the pickle from ever being invented. Yo. I know how to stop pickles from being invented. Just make sure that cucumbers don't exist. Pretty cool. All right, let's take her apart. I feel attacked. You guys attacked me when I was talking about pickles. I had to defend myself. All right, what is this? Torx? This looks like Torx. Yes, it is. Leave it to Hiney for some Torx. Hey, there we go. Without pickles, we would never have Pickle Rick. That is true. That's true. I'm walking here. Dang, jacket looking fresh. Yo! Dude, it's so... What up, Taya? It's so funny. Whenever I wear this jacket, people always comment on it, but it's literally like 3 years old from Lululemon. They don't even sell it anymore. It's that old. But I appreciate that. It's vintage Lululemon. Come on. I could probably sell it on eBay at this point. Lululemon is GOAT. Yo, Teja, I was actually about to buy some Aider Error on Mr. Porter right now. They're having a sale. Sadly, all my sizes were out of stock. Otherwise, I would have spent a lot of money. But yeah, ever since I saw you wearing it, I thought I had to cop some, but my size is always out. If you're buying the non-refrigerated pickles, you are wrong. If you're buying any pickles, you're wrong. Come on, dude. Come on, Zekin. You're on my side, right? Pickle Rick was removed from YouTube. Yikes. Lightly worn by Twitch streamer Lolstack starting by 1500. Yo, I'd buy it. I love this jacket. Lululemon is overpriced. You know, I agree with you that their pricing is ridiculous, but their shit lasts forever. Like, I still have a pair of shorts that I bought 6 years ago, 7 years ago, and they still look brand new. Same with this jacket. I bought this, like, I mean, it's literally like wearing out right here. I don't know if you guys can see, like right here. See that? It's actually, I wear it so much, it's actually wearing out. But this thing's at least 4 years old, 3-4 years old. What were you looking at from Aider? A lot of their stuff is one size. I was trying to pick up a hoodie. They had a couple of hoodies and they had, it was like size 1, size 2, and 3. And I'm a 3, and all the 3s were always sold out. At least for the stuff that I was looking at. They also have a lifetime warranty, I found out. Yes, they do. So if you have shorts from Lulu that have like a broken zipper or something, you can actually give them your shorts and they'll fix it and give you back your same shorts. Their ABC pant is great for the office as well. Please check them out at the link below. Imagine that if I was sponsored by Lululemon. Gadam. Quit bouldering in that jacket, it'll last longer. Dude, I could not boulder in this. I'd get way too hot. It's battle tested. I had a year-old pair of sweatpants, brought them in, and got a new pair for free. Yo, yeah, they're pretty epic, dude. I like Lulu. They got a good mentality as well. Should have bought more of their stock when it was at 70, but you know, shit happens. You look like a Lululemon model, dude. Yo, I appreciate that. I wouldn't go that far, but I appreciate it. Borgia0, thank you for the follow. Anti-ball crushing pants. Yo, Nuka knows what's up. Those are them. All right, let's take out this this hair plate. Mr. Miglis, thank you for the follow. Patagonia does the same thing. Patagonia is sick. Yo, there's actually this website. I forgot what it was, but they actually take a bunch of old Patagonia articles of clothing and they make like patchwork jackets out of it. And I was like, damn, this is sick. So every piece is unique. Lulu stock go burr, right? When we start building, sir, I want to see the sexy... But what do you mean? I'm taking it apart right now, John. Cool your jets, man. Lulu is goated. Agreed. I love buying from places that will fix. Helps keep clothes waste minimal on my part. Agreed. I have too many clothes as it is. Patchwork is goat. Eames Bird. Yo, dude. I was actually at DWR 2 days ago? 2 days ago. And I still want a wooden Eames bird. All right. Let's take a look at the inside. Ooh, so I actually still had Stun Gun Sue. Is it Stun Gun Sue or Stun Gun Sue? Thank you for the subscription. What? I missed the message. Oh, dude, still surviving 2020, I see. Let's go, dude. I appreciate you. And Gnarly Charlie, as always. What a legend. Wasab. Wasabi? Marketing is strong. I'm on Lulu's website at the moment. Yo. Copping a lounge chair. Dude, I already have an Eames lounge chair, but I did not pay full price for that. I'll tell you that much. Stun Gun Sue. Got it. Got it. 3 words, not 1. I'm going to evolve into a tech ninja and replace all my clothing with acronym. Wait. Why have I heard? I think I've checked out acronym stuff before. Japanese street ninja. Your Jacklement. I just said your Jacklement. Your jacket complements your room colors so well. Dude, I really love olive. I'm very proud of my room, by the way. I painted this with my friend. She helped me paint. So I painted, that's like my accent wall, and it's olive. And then my other walls are like a cement gray. But I love olive. Acronym so lit. Taya, I didn't know you were a hype beast. So when I was using this prior, you guys can tell, I was using it with the burger mount. So with Hiney, he puts these little inserts so you can actually use the small O-rings to make it burger mount. Makes the bottom out a little bit, I don't know, I guess it feels a little bit softer. Even though it's above the plate, right? Only in heart, 2 Uggs to pull off. Okay, sure, dude. I'm not going to be using these for the FR4. I wanted a Namen Visvim ballistic backpack, but now Mr. Zekin actually has a Visvim ballistic backpack that I am very fond of. I have some Visvim boots that I love as well. Visvim is very expensive, but I think it's worth it if you're buying it for the long run. If you're gonna drop a bunch of money on clothes, just make sure it's not gonna go out of style. I have no problem dropping money on items that I know will always be in style, aka are not too aggressive. What is Rafmia? I'm probably saying that wrong. The word Teja actually translates to hype in Spanish? No, it doesn't. You're a liar. If it does, that's hilarious. I actually got to break out my Virgils when it snowed a couple weeks ago. Yo, I wear my Visvim boots in the summer. I don't give a toot. I don't have the Virgils. I have the they're a little bit more rounded than the Virgils. If I'm reusing stabs, do I need to clean off the existing lube if I'm going to put in a different brand? I would. It's pretty easy to clean off. I would just clean off the wire, though. I wouldn't bother with trying to clean off the inside of the stem. Mr. Michael. Doesn't everything go out of style? I mean, to be honest, like, I have bought so much random shit from high-end fashion designers. Like Givenchy, Balenciaga. Saint Laurent's pretty mellow, but like all these companies that, like, even Gucci, a lot of these companies come out with like shit that's like super bold or super hype for this season, and then next season it's just completely out. Whereas, like, you know, like this will probably never go out of fashion. It's just a basic sweater, right? And the HBA hoodie. So my HBA hoodie went out of fashion, but I only wear it inside now. It's okay. It's still comfy. GoRuck is the best backpack. Yo, GoRuck's sick. GoRuck is definitely sick. Wait, Teja, what is Rafmia? I'm curious now. You have piqued my interest. Any Balenciaga sock shoes, aka water socks? No, I never jumped on the water socks. I never jumped on the triple chunky shoes. We'll take a look here. So this is what it looks like below the O-ring. Come on. So it's got a little recess right there. See that recess for that O-ring? In case you want to use it, you don't have to. No one's gonna pin you down and force you to use it. Corduroy basketball shorts are the new wave. Yo, I would rock some sick corduroy. I love corduroy. Everyone hates on my cowboy boots. Chong, you got some red cowboy boots, don't you? I would pay. Oh, you're talking about the ones that were underneath the table. Your horse hoofs. It all comes and goes. Something might not be in today, but promise it will be back. Yes, agreed. It's just a matter of time. Look up Effugance on Insta if you want to cop. Ooh, I'll check it out. I can't wait for Hiney to pin people down and force them to use Burger Mount. I put Aesop soap on my Christmas list, and my mom was like, I'm not spending that much money on soap. Dude, people don't get it. You have to use the soap. If you tell people to buy $40 soap, they're gonna be like, dude, I could just go buy Dial, or I could go buy Method for $4, $5. But you don't see the value in it until you actually use it. You're like washing your hands, you're like, oh my god, instantly transported to a spa, and your entire day is bliss from now on. $40 for an amazing day is worth it, in my opinion. Waiting on that Hiney X Supreme collab. That'd be sick. Rafmi is a small Japanese leatherwork fabric company. Ooh, okay. I need to check that out. Is it kind of similar to like Visvim? A little bit? I bought a jacket. Lils, don't let me down. Yo. Why are people spending so much money on moisturizer for face? Just use... Okay, dude. All right. One of those. One of those. Let's see. I'm going to put this somewhere where it doesn't get hurt. Get these screws out. Which jacket did you buy? I got that Le Labo deodorant off your recommendation and I'm never going back. Dude, Le Labo deodorant is one of the best buys. I think it's what, like 15 or 20 bucks, and the shit literally lasts. Like, you use that every day and it lasts like 6 months. Like, it's a no-brainer. It's not even expensive at that point. Cloudy Pine bomber jacket. Yo, I fancy me some bomber jackets. I like bomber jackets. Have you heard of Underarmed? Are you trying to say Under Armour? How do you spell the deodorant name? Just look up Le Labo deodorant, and it's the only deodorant they sell. My girl bought me Le Labo deodorant and Santal 33 perfume for Chris. Yo, let's go. Your girlfriend's got some style. Let's do it. Let's go, bro. I want the SpaceX NASA bomber jacket. Just do it. This lighting makes your skin so clear. It's 100% the lighting. First step, find a girlfriend. I appreciate that, Mr. Matty Rice. Nah, not the lighting, bro. It's the routine. Maybe it's a combination of both. Let's take a look at the inside here. Wow, pretty damn sick. Look at all those screws. I want to play connect the dots with these. I'm about to get my Sharpie out and connect the dots. It would look like a constellation in the sky. Yo. Anyway, let's clean off the inside a little bit. I'm about to spend a small fortune on clothing and accessories after the stream. Don't make me go get my my favorite piece. Maybe I'll do a closet stream one of these days where I just show you guys my favorite articles of clothing. All right, let's take a look here. So we got the Zon ledge, the infamous Zon ledge here. So sick. So that ledge, like I've said in the past, enables you to have a low front height while also creating space below the PCB. Additionally, we have Hiney's not for resale right there. Apparently, if you resell this, then you're put on some list that he mails to the North Pole, and then Santa doesn't give you any gifts. He only gives you coal for Christmas. So if you guys want to be on Santa's naughty list, go ahead and resell this. But if you want anything for Christmas, I wouldn't sell it. Also, take a look, right? So we got the stainless steel weight on the bottom, but on the inside, we got brass. So he connects this brass miniature weight to the stainless steel weight on the bottom. Kind of cool. Personally, I think if this was on the bottom, it wouldn't look as good. I think the stainless steel complements the purple quite well. So I dig that. Hiney's also one of the only designers that I know that puts bump-ons in the middle as well. So he's got, normally people just put 2 and 2, but Hiney actually puts 2 in the middle for a total of 6. Kind of cool. My HBCP was like that as well. My Ibis was not like that, but all the Ibises in the future will be. Already resaled? What? Does it say that on all the boards or just the proto? I don't know. Is this just on the FNF or is this also on the TKL One normal run? Kazuzko, what's up, dude? Thank you for the follow. All of them have it? Wow, dude, you're a savage. Does the aluminum versus brass plate really make a sound difference? I think so, 100%. It's not only sound, but it's also feel. I actually like the sound of brass, but I don't like the feel of brass most of the time. Santa doesn't exist though. Dude, you better not say that with Hiney in the chat. Hiney doesn't know Santa doesn't exist, so don't tell him. Ryan, I'm hungry. Where are the snacks? Dude, I'm hungry. Don't make me go get some food. I'm almost done with my green shake. So anyway, we also have a ton of alignment pins here, right? So on this one, we got, give me a focus. Focus. We got 1, let's get my pointer out. We got 1, 2, 3 on top, as well as 3 on bottom. So no alignment issues here. Should put property of Pitt Panthers football team on the next run of Hiney boards. Not too bad. What's up, Lizard Ann? Oh, dinner time. How's it going, Mr. Hineybush? You gotta tell him it's time for some dinner. All right, let's take a look here. Yo. All right. Guys, I thought I made a poor purchase because I bought a PC Neuron 40% back in the day. And I soldered it and I used it for 2 days and I was just about ready to throw it out the window and decided I cannot use layers, and then I desoldered it 2 days later and sold it. I don't know why, but I figured I would give a smaller form factor keyboards a try again, and I got a Timo. Which, where's the Timo? Maybe I'll grab it somewhere around here. But I'm kind of digging it so far. Timo is Pog. Where is my Timo? It's so small, I don't even know where it is. I better not step on it. I'm probably gonna step on it. Hang on. Ooh. I'll check it out. Dude, it's so tiny. I haven't been skiing in so long, need to find some time again. Yo, speaking of that, we got some rain today in SoCal. I wonder how Big Bear's gonna be. I have an Equinox coming soon and I hope I don't regret it. I like the Timo because When I hit delete, I only hit the left side, so that's fine being shorter. You have two pretty much full shifts right here. And then everything else is normal sizing. So it's kind of cool. I don't have N9 spacebars, so that kind of sucks. But I actually really like this board. I did not have any idea how much I was gonna like it, but I really like it. Alex 40 almost shipping. Just get Space Keys. Does Space Keys have N9? Does it really? If it does, I need to get that ASAP. Wait, you have that? What? Oof. Okay. I desperately need that then. Because once I get these N9, these lats are actually from GMK Noir collab, but they fit pretty good. I'll send it when I get it. Nice. Sick, dude. Hiney's the man. He's the man with the plan. Snoop Dogg. So anyway, check it out. Pretty sick, dude. It's literally like a candy bar. Look how small this thing is. Pretty cool. And I have a brass. It came with a brass plate, which I normally don't like. And you know what? Every single board I have is linear. Okay? Every single board I have is linear. And I thought to myself, I hate linears on brass. But I only have a brass plate. I could go get an aluminum one made from Sencut, but I'll give Tactiles another shot. So I actually put MX Browns on here that I desoldered from a 20-year-old board. And I actually really like it. This board actually sounds sick. It actually kind of works with these space bars. But yeah, dude, you guys got to listen to these MX Browns. It's actually absurd. I couldn't even wait to rebuild it. I was gonna build it on stream, but I couldn't wait. I really wanted to use the board. Dude, this board came with like, I don't even know what switches they are. They're like box, whatever the box light purple ones are. What are those? I hated them. They're like a light purple. Dude, check this board out. It's so sick. So these are lubed with 205 grade 0. So when I lube Tactiles, I obviously lube them a lot different than when I... Here, I'll grab it. I'm actually... Maybe you guys can help me identify what these switches are. I actually have no idea where I put them. They're not box jades. They're literally like a very light pale purple. Maybe they're not box royals. I don't know. I literally have no knowledge of box switches. It's hard to get used to the no numro. Hako Violet. Let's see. Yes, those are them. Hako Violets. That's what it was. Yep. Hako Violets. Are those box? Are those considered box? I don't even know. I'm an idiot. I don't know about keyboards. It's hard to get used to the no numro. It is, but it's not. I don't have any problem with the numbers. I have a problem. I use exclamations a lot because I'm a very enthusiastic person. So my problem is you got to hit spacebar. You hold down spacebar and then you hit Q, and that's a 1. But if you want to do exclamation, you got to hold down spacebar and shift and then hit the 1. Well, what I keep doing is I keep holding down spacebar and hitting the caps lock and the 1, and let's just say that's not a fun combo. It like gets me in. I don't even know where I am at that point. Takes me out of the DM, puts me in another one. I don't even know. Try playing an MMO with that keyboard, right? Dude, I literally can't play WoW with this board. It would be an actual handicap. You should do right spacebar as symbols so you can hold right spacebar in one. Ooh, I should do that. That would actually be way easier. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I have an MX locking switch for my FN on my 40. Makes it a lot easier. Ooh, I should get one of those. Those are kind of pricey, right? Aren't those like a couple bucks, $4 or $5? Just get a Naga for WoW. Yo. I'm not that serious. You could set a key to be only exclamation point without needing shift. That's true. That's true. $8 per? Damn, dude. All right. I was honestly blown away with how good this board sounded. I had no expectations. I set them pretty low, but it sounds pretty ridiculous. You guys got to check it out. $5 per locking switch. I guess if you only need one, it's not too bad. All right, let's see here. I don't know how the aluminum one sounds. I only have the PC one. I originally wanted aluminum one because the colors on this board are there's like a special green one from Keyboard Treehouse. I think it's like a special edition one. I was like, damn, like that's the one I want. But then one of my buddies had the PC one, so I picked this off of him. All right, let's see. Ooh. Yo. Dude, these browns sound actually amazing. I type so fast on browns, by the way, too. Dude, it really thocks. Like, I was so impressed by it. So impressed by it. But, yeah, I was originally like, there's no way I'm keeping this brass plate. I downloaded the file. The Timo files are public, by the way, which is kind of cool. I downloaded the file. I was about to send it to SendCut, and I was like, you know what? I have some browns. I'll try it out. And I'm not even messing with aluminum at this point. I'm just gonna use this one. Trevor MX Browns? Is that the coincidence of the century, or is that intentional? Not bad. Good size. Anyway. Intentional. Yo, dude, what's up? All right, so anyway, been having some fun with this board lately. Pretty cool. Got a little mini shelf here. What if brown ended up being better with an aluminum plate? That's true. In the past, I have not liked tactile on aluminum as much as I've liked it on brass. It's pretty much the only switch I like on brass, but it thocks on brass. I have silent tactiles on my Timo, and I do like the feel of it. Yeah, it's nice. For sure, it's nice. All right, back to the main event. There we go. And we are using Pinokos today. All right, let's see how these fit on the FR4. Nice. That's like money. Ooh, and they fit super snug into that PCB as well. Check this out. So I'm a weirdo. I like little things like that. So the legs here, right? So obviously you have the legs on the sides and you have the pins, right? So these legs are, you know, for the most part, all the same size. I mean, some different manufacturers make them a little bit thinner, some thicker. But what I've noticed is there are more discrepancies with the PCB. One of my biggest pet peeves, especially on a half plate, is if the switch does not fit snugly on those legs. But I have noticed here, if we push this on, that is snug. That's perfect, right? So if you take a look, that thing is not coming off. Even if I poke it, we're good. So that's gonna make my soldering job a lot easier. When I built my 1.2 OG, the holes in the PCB were so tiny, it felt like I was building with, yeah. I've expressed my my gripe with the 1.2 OG as well. Like I said, the first time, these holes were so small that I had to take the bottom of my screwdriver and basically push it on the switch and compress it into the leg hole. And then you're pretty much, if you ever want to take those switches out, you're gonna have a fun night. But I actually ended up rebuilding it, which was a pain in the ass. And then the second time I built it, I just clipped all the legs on the switches. So anyway, I feel you on that. But look, this is like, I have to like really rock it to get it out. So we're gonna test our stabs here. Oh shit, thanks for reminding me I need to desolder a board for the Pinokos on it. Yeah, I actually stole these Pinokos from my, what were these in? KFE. These were in a KFE. Nice. Yeah, these fit super snug. There's no binding either. That's something I always check for. And then usually I'll just hit up these corners as well, just to make sure the plate is even. And there we go. All right, let's check out these stabs. What are we stealing caps from? Let's see. I'm gonna move. Get these O-rings out. Cool. Let's go. At that point, couldn't you use a round file to ream it slightly? You could, but like doing that to every switch or hole would be quite the feat. Switch puller, where art thou, switch puller? It's only 68 Pinokos, but it's enough. Yo. Pinokos pop up every once in a while too. They're not like super hard to get. What's up, Jinte? All right, let's take a look at the stabs. Hiney Bush so lit, right? Solid. So I know I've expressed my stab testing in the past, but what I'll do is I will hold it down halfway. So this is fully compressed. I'll hold it down halfway and then I'll tap. And if there's no tick, usually that means you're good to go. So I'm not hearing any ticks on any of these. Chilling. Cool. Bro, you have a keyboard out. Where's my VIP? Oh my goodness. You are correct. I need to plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in. Give me a second, Mr. Jinte. Please no bully. Ooh, green dolphin. One of my favorites. I think I did it. Where's my VIP TD kisser? Oof. Well, Mr. Jinte is quite the homie. He even sent me a Kaze towel, which I failed to show on stream when I built the Kaze, and I still feel bad about it. So it's the least I could do. Did you inject a stab with lube like our Lord and Savior Teha told us to? Yo, I actually have not watched Teha's lubing video yet, but I did. Did the VIP work? Maybe it didn't. No, it says he was added. He just needs to change it. But I generally will lube it. I lube actually my stabs identical to how Teha used to lube it. I don't know if he changed it at all. But for instance, if these were ticking now, I wouldn't take the stab apart. I would just inject it into the hole. I guess I inject them when the original method does not work. Pinokos are in stock on Daily Clack right now from any people in Kangaroo Land. Dude, I will still buy from Daily Clack. Daily Clack is legit. Their shipping actually is not terrible to the US either. I bought switches from them before. Pinokos came back in stock a few days ago. Yeah, check out Daily Clack. Bunch of good guys over there, 100%. They're not too good at the game World of Warcraft though. Hopefully none of them are in here. Except for Wood. He's a pretty good tank. Shout out to my boy Fatty. Dude, Fatty is one of the nicest guys I have met. So, anyone talks bad on Fatty, come at me, bro. I always get GMK. Yeah, so Daily Clack does a really cool I honestly wish more US vendors did this. What Daily Clack does is they do their group buy, and then they will actually list their extras as pre-order. So if you miss the group buy, basically you can buy the pre-order, which is anytime after the group buy or until it delivers. There's a set allotment until it sells out, right? The pre-order is going to be a little bit more expensive than the group buy, and it'll be a little bit cheaper than I guess flipper pricing. Quite a lot cheaper actually. Usually it's a little bit cheaper than the extras pricing as well. So I actually really like that concept. So I wish more US vendors would do that. Did you VIP the right person? Oh my god, he's got a tilde. I mean, he's got an underscore. I just VIP'd Jinte with no underscore. Rip. Rip. Where's my keyboard? Wow, who puts an underscore in their name? What a noob. Is flipper pricing something special for dolphin owners? Yo, I hope not. I hope just owning a dolphin doesn't automatically make me pay flipper pricing. Wow, okay, dude. Well, I guess Jinte is VIP as well. Now you gotta ruin this poor stranger's day. The real Jinte is gonna come in here and be like, what the heck? But yeah, check out Daily Clack. Super cool guys over there. Real wolves, dude, I've already expressed my disdain to Twitch about my underscore, and they are not they're not helpful at all. I literally I have the account with lol stacks, and they won't switch it for me. And I've told them, I've gotten to some heated discussions through emails saying, can you please switch mine to no underscore? Clearly it's me. And they're like, our terms and agreement services are against username hoarding. I'm like, no one else wants lol stacks, only me. I have it on my other account. Can you just change it? And they're like, they just keep repeating the same shit. So I'm like, I gave up on that a long time ago, even though I have lol stacks. So I'm stuck with the underscore. Kaze sucks, IMO. Whoa, dude. Those are fighting words. Speaking of which, the Kaze final prototypes are done machining. They are in anodizing, so I'm hoping to get them in probably a week or so. Don't you spell Gente Jigsaw Saint? I mean, I heard that's how it works from a friend. Are you allowed? But Jigsaw, am I allowed to VIP a bot? Is that against Twitch's terms of service? You might have more recourse now that you're partnered. No, I actually submitted to the partner customer service, and they still wouldn't help me. So I've exhausted my resources, as well as put in a lot of time into some well thought out and well written emails, and they just keep hitting me with the copy pasta saying that I'm not allowed to username hoard. So I kind of gave up on it. Send Twitch CEO Akaze. Jigsaw saying gifted a tier 1 sub to VIP bot. Yo, let's go. I appreciate you, Jigsaw. If you can convince me that you're not a bot, I'll VIP you. Just ask Pokey to ask for you. Yo. Damn it, I don't have the box that I don't have the box that Nick gave me with Pokey on it. Dude, look at this purple. Wow. Wow. Damn, I wish I knew Pinokos and Komochi were in stock. I bought some marshmallows are actually pretty lit to be. I don't think you're gonna be disappointed. I think marshmallows are like top 3 or 4 JWKs. I was actually gonna buy some marshmallows, but Thick Thok is out of the US and I didn't feel like dealing with that. If I ever get partner, I'll try to get Jinte without underscore. Bro, I'm pretty sure, at least I have the lol stacks account. There's just like, you know, 1 follower. This is when I like didn't stream, but they won't let me change. So it is what it is, boys and girls. Yo, Jinte, if you order some, pick me up some and we can split shipping. How about that? Hello there. What's up, Weeb Koreaboo? Bro, you think dude, I know you don't live in SoCal, but it'll be a lot cheaper than me buying. You could ship me those switches for like $3. It's a lot cheaper than Hong Kong. I'm on mobile right now, can't sub. Yo, that's quite all right, my dude. Thick Thok is Canada? I think it's Hong Kong. Shipping was $9 to NorCal. Okay, I guess I'll just buy them myself then. I just wanted to have a friend in the same order. Gosh. Hey, Weeb Koreaboo, I got something for you. There you go, my dude. I actually have a surprise for you guys. Yo, Jigsaw Saint coming in clutch with the gifted sub to Weeb Koreaboo. Let's go, dude. I appreciate you. You're a legend. You're a legend. I was gonna sub. Well, it looks like you got a gift. You got a gift Jigsaw Saint when his runs out. Bot is faster. Yo, I actually have a surprise for you guys that someone who shall not be named sent me as a Christmas gift. But it's barely stream legal. So I'm waiting on the second portion of the gift to come to potentially show it on stream. But I also don't want to get in trouble, so I might have to talk to my partner affiliates over at Twitch. It was Quinn, wasn't it? Maybe it was. Yo, little Bonaparte gifted us up to Cujo AU. Let's go, dude. I appreciate that. We got a bunch of subs up in here. Just do it on Insta? All right. Thank you, Bonaparte. This is like the most mellow half plate I've ever built. I'm really happy about that. Shout out to Hiney for his tolerances. Any half plates for Kaze? Dude, that's the cool thing about Kaze is it actually is Jane V2 CE mounting, and Hiney already makes half FR4 plates for it. So technically, yes, there is. Any Nerd Nest details? Frickin' FedEx is having a field day with them. They were supposed to come today, but it's been a bit delayed. So they are en route, but I'm hoping they come before New Year's Eve, but if they don't, it's gonna be early next week, sadly. New proto for Kaze arrived yet? No, so the new proto for Kaze is done machining. It is currently in anodizing, so that should be coming. They told me it was going to be shipped out before the new year, so I'm hoping to get it maybe first, second week of January. But I actually have, check this out, guys. I actually have, let's see here. I have nylon, PC, and carbon fiber plates coming for the Kaze second prototype. So I'm actually going to be super curious how nylon sounds on a TKL. So that'll be fun. Anyway, let's take a look. We got all the switches in. You gonna build that on stream too? I am. I sure am. Let's hope that nylon doesn't shrink, right? I'm gonna have to do a test fitment before. So, looking pretty good. This is gonna sound good too. All right, let's check our pins. Nerd Nest kind of nutty. Yo. Yeah, this was actually the prototype Nerd Nest, which actually turned out quite nice. This was actually made at a different factory. Because I got a prototype, I didn't want to go all balls to the walls, but it actually turned out quite nice. The Nerd Nests that I have coming are made at the same factory that the Kaze is made at. So they will be pretty damn pristine. But this one actually turned out pretty good too. Don't make fun of my lack of artisans, okay? All right, let's take a look at the pins. By golly, he did it. Oh my god, I spoke this literally the second I said that, I jinxed myself. One of them has a bent pin. NRD nests go crazy. Yeah, we only have we got 25 coming for the first run, just to see if I want to make any changes or anything like that. But based off of this proto, I think that's how it's gonna be. Straighten that one out there. Cool. All right. Wait, so do you want me to order you my... Nah, it's okay, dude. It's okay. I'm just giving you a hard time. If it's only $9 to the US, I'll just order them. Alrighty. What's good, bruvs? What up, Tempest? How was your night? Friend of mine said Kaze logo looks like the rack logo. What's the rack logo? It looks like a lot of logos, I would imagine, because it's derived from a Japanese symbol. Bro, he just wants a friend in his order. That ship has sailed. That ship has sailed. It's over with. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. It's free real estate. Okay, anyway. Alrighty. I think it's soldering time. Solder it. Alright. Where's my soldering gear at? There it is. Alright, look how nice and tidy I am. Oh my goodness. My goodness, I am getting quite organized here. The logo looks like a propeller, and Kaze does mean win. Yo, never thought of that one. That's pretty cool. Sorry if you already answered, but is NRG Nest, Nerd Nest, going to be an in-stock for sale? Yes. I do not... I'll put it this way. I don't see us having any public items that are not in stock. So if it's going to be public... it's probably going to be in stock. So yes, the answer to the question is yes, it will be in stock. Teemo hat. No one redeemed the Teemo hat, as far as I know. Dude, where's my cat? Yo. That's a cool name. All right. Someone did? Are you serious or are you joking? Don't troll me. Someone did a random typing test. No cap. I know what cap means now, thanks to you guys. Our thought redeems something. Welp. I don't want to have to refund him. Should I just assume that he did the Teemo hat? Because I'll wear the Teemo hat. You know what? I'm going to show you guys something while we wait for a second to see if Arthur did that. So Mr. One of my Aussie friends gave me this as a Christmas present, but the second portion of it has not come in yet. And I will show you guys just a small portion of it. Let's just say that this thing is about 5 feet long, and you put a big thing inside of it that you yeah. Yeah. I think one side of it is let's see. I think I could show one side on, yeah, I could show this side on stream, but the other side is a little bit sus. So we'll see about that. Put a big pillow in it. Come on, dude. Get your head out of the gutter. It better not turn yellow. Oh my, you guys are a bunch of 14-year-olds, aren't you? Anyway, I'm gonna wait until I get the pillow portion to get it in its final form. But all right, I don't think he did the Timo hat, so I'm gonna go with a no on that one. Let's get the soldering. Let's get it. Crawl inside it? Yo. 14, I will be next year. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It'll be yellow from all this bouldering sweat. Wow. I do sweat a lot when I climb. How'd you know? Dude, where's my cat? Just subscribe. Kaze is lit. What's up, dude? Did you make your name because of Dude, Where's My Car, or is it separate? No fan today? Thank you, Frostfire. I was about to lose some brain cells. This is making me nervous having this right here. I'm gonna put this over here. There we go. All right. Last time I turned my fan on, it was plugged into the same surge protector, and it shut down my stream. So let's hope that I changed the surge protector. So let's hope it doesn't do that. Yeah, you got it, dude. Nice, bro. That was actually, I don't even know how many times I've seen that movie. It's one of my favorites for sure. If you scroll up, I thought redeem typing test for Vulcan Pro. Ooh, okay. So no Timo hat. Nice. I don't have to mess up my hair, even though it's already a little jimmied. I actually am going to use the little boys room real quick before I do my soldering test. So I will be right back. All right, we back. Chair stream, let's go, dude. Nope. I think I've already turned the soldering iron on. I don't think you can. I think I've already turned the soldering iron on. You can't redeem anymore, sir. I did have. You know how you guys have like shower thoughts. Well, I had a lavatory thought, and that thought was, I have had a bunch of people. I wouldn't say a bunch, a decent amount of people. Reach out in DMs or whatnot, saying that they enjoy the stream, whatnot, but they're too shy to talk in chat. You guys should not be shy to talk in chat. Definitely don't hold back if you're thinking of asking a question or anything, and don't say sorry for asking the question. I got you guys. Anyways, that was my bathroom thought. Your return shook me. What? Why did it shake you? But yeah, no need to be shy in this community here, boys and girls. We got you. We're family. The only stupid one is the one you don't ask. Correct. Correct. So don't be shy. Can you start it? Record time. I'll do command. What? You talking like you're on a space shuttle, dude. Command center, please start the bot for soldering. Over. Put on the Teemo. Did someone redeem it? No one redeemed it. What? Where? Where is it redeemed? I don't see a redemption. Zekin's word is law. I mean, if Zekin says someone redeemed it, I trust him. Oh, what's up, Gian? Yo! Chris Lee redeemed it? Okay. I actually had an I had John's F1 8X. Yo, of Sam gifted a tier 1 sub to Gian Works. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate you for that. But I had an F1 8X for the last week or so. And I actually gave it back to John today. And I really enjoyed it. Super fun. I don't have my own, but I did have a lot of fun. Super fun board to type on. Did you ever 3D print a Proto Kaze? I did not. Nope. I just went straight for aluminum Proto. Yo, with the Kaze logo. Let's go, dude. I am looking forward to the F2. I am a huge fan of, if you watch my channel, I'm a huge fan of low front heights. And I see that you have lowered the front height on the F2 as well as that other, the other board. What is it? 6 degrees, I believe. That one. The 6 degree and the new 9 degree both have lower front heights. So I'm excited to check those out. You skipped the F1.69? Yo. You mean the Frog TKL? Is that the one that's the 6 degree? All right. We'll put the Teemo hat on against my better judgment. I thought Frog was like 19.1 or something. Yeah, pretty much anything under 20 I'm chill with. All right, let's get to soldering. It kind of really looks good on you, to be honest. Yo, I actually want to wear this snowboarding. I think that'd be pretty sick. Teemo hat always makes you look like you have a big Jimmy Neutron head. The Boy Genius? Is that the guy you're talking about? Yeah, Frog is 6 degree. Oh, gotcha. Yep, looks pretty cool. Jimmy Neutron. All right, I'm getting started, boys and girls. Oh, turn the fan on. Hiney TKL One soldering any percentage world record attempt? No, I don't think this is going to be a world record attempt, sadly. I could go pretty speedy though. What do you got? What say you guys? You know, one thing I didn't do was test the PCB. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Happy final Monday of the year. Yo, likewise. What up, Bruce? What up, Brewski? Hey, Bruce, you want a brewski? I will laugh a lot if something on the PCB is borked. Yo, that's not nice. That's not nice. You don't sound like a true friend. Yo, hello. What up, Garante 1207? It's QC5. Do we really need to test it? What is... I'm not gonna ask what that is. Sounds German. Taking joy in others' pain. Oh, okay. This better be your fastest solder ever so we can get some arenas. Yo. I still gotta do some arena tonight before the reset. Misfortune is more accurate, like seeing someone fall on ice. Okay, so it's not like... It's more laughing at their misfortune, not like a maniac laughing at someone, like, being tortured, right? I Googled that shit immediately. Yo, I learn something new every day. If you ain't learning, you ain't growing. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Do I need to bust out the, This is called the wood method. We'll get back to that one later. That's what happens when you don't put the caps on first. What are the signatures on the wood method? I'll attempt it again. I'll attempt it again. It's called the yeet method. You heat it up and you pull it with the other side. I put it in the wrong slot and I soldered one pin already. Did TSM want to... Yo, it is TSM actually. We got X Special. You got Dyrus. You got shoot, I forgot who this one was. I lifted a pad doing that. Yo. I mean, as long as you're not touching the pad and you're just touching the top solder, there's really not a lot of risk in it. Sup, what up? Dude, my music always stops when I'm soldering. What up, Bitter Seeds? Wrong hole, never again. Yes, I will learn from this mistake. Never again will I put it in the wrong hole. Soldering. TSM as in TSMC. This was League of Legends. But I honestly, I think this hat's like at least 7 or 8 years old. Anyone know if JWK Tactile has different housing leaf from linears, or can I just throw a KLH stem in them too? That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. Zoo subscribed for tier 1. They resub for 4 months. Yo, what's up, Zoo? I appreciate you. I don't know why my alert didn't go off, but I see you. I appreciate you. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Two more days till 5 months? Is it really? No way. I've been streaming for almost half a year? No. That's crazy. All right, we are almost done. And because I am super lazy, I don't want to get my desoldering gun out. So I might try the yeet method on this. But if it doesn't work, I'll go grab it. All right. Sounds like Samurai Champloo soundtrack. Yo, I actually never watched that one. Please say I love Hiney's Hiney when you're done. I love Hiney's Hiney. Technically I'm not done though, because we're gonna try and yeet this one out. Bada bing, bada boom, just like pulling a tooth. All right. Now we double check, make sure we put it in the right hole. Actually, I'm gonna use a different switch. Add 30 seconds for the switch? Wow. All right. Dunzo. Or so I think. All right, let's see if we missed any. Dead gun it. Dag nabbit. Where was it? Where are they at? Where the heck was it? Ah. There we go. Do you have to tie a rope around the doorknob? What? All right, that's a good noise. So I'm hoping that the PCB is fine, because I definitely did not test it. Win channel points if you make the correct prediction. Money. Sick. All right, we're chilling. Alrighty. I'm gonna go wash my hands and I'll be right back. And we back. I also got some goodies because I figured I deserved it after that one. What do we got? So we got some gourmet gummies. Check those ones out. We got sparkling rosé, mojito mambo, and sparkling mimosa gummy bears. Let's go. Then we got some Haichus and some Haribo gold bears. Hope these aren't edibles. Green apple. I don't think these have THC. I guess we'll find out. Nope. I think we're chilling. Haribos always sound good until you eat the whole package and realize how many dude, right? Haribos are low-key, like, gnarly. Oh, that tastes kind of interesting. Alrighty. Let's move this. Isn't that pretty much any candy though? Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Make sure all of our... We did build on a half plate, but the legs were quite tight. So I don't think we're going to run into any uneven switches. Looks pretty good from here. Sweet. All right, let's get the top plate. Or rather, top case. And I'm not going to be doing the burger mount on this because FR4 is already pretty soft. I love sour candy. I love sour candy, but it destroys my mouth. Dude, right? Like, sour Kittle... Dude, I can't even talk. Maybe there was some THC in that. Maybe I'm getting some cotton mouth. Sour Skittles are bomb, but they're just like ridiculous. I mean, dude, remember Warheads? Remember the blue Warheads? Oh my goodness. Justery, thank you for the Prime for 2 months. Oh, wahoo. Let's go, dude. Warheads are so good, but in the beginning, they're a joke for sure. You love Warheads? Yo. Black Cherry's bomb. Black Cherry's bomb. I might even have some Warheads in there. I'm a sucker for like sour candies as well. That's the kind of the cool thing about sour Haribos though, is that they're like sour, but they don't wreck my mouth. All right. Make sure. Looks good. Cool. And I like to usually put something below it when I screw it in. Alrighty. Never had a good cherry flavored sweet. Yo, you need to check out Warheads then, if you can deal with them. Cherry White Claws aren't that bad either. So I'll show you guys something interesting about this board as well. Actually, there's not too much tolerance on this one. Let me see. Oh yeah, we got quite a bit of move. So look right here. So you kind of want to make sure, see how this can move? So obviously if I screw it in with it all the way up, we'll have a big gap on the bottom. And if I screw it in when it's all the way down, we'll have a gap. So I usually like to make it about even, right? What would win, one sour gummy boy or a piece of evolutionary excellence designed to grind up fruit? Or food? Is that your mouth? Black cherry is definitely the worst. Yo. How does it feel to be wrong? Yo. I think they wanted Vulcan Pro, so not yet. I'm pretty sure it says random typing test. Not choose your own keyboard. No, I'm just kidding. I actually don't have Vulcan Pro built at the moment. It's in the queue because I'm rebuilding it with inks. So I actually can't do Vulcan Pro right now. I could show Vulcan Pro, but I can't type on it. All right. So we got the plate in the top case. There we are. Looking pretty spicy with those switches. The anno on this is pretty unreal. All right, let's. I usually like to check my my stabs one last time before putting the keyboard together. Is this your personal one from the inks before? Yes, this is. The inks for me were a little bit... Why am I taking the control off? The inks for me were a little bit muted on the aluminum, and I wanted it to be a little bit clackier for this build. So I'm doing... I figured these are going to be the prime suspect. Oh, saw, dude. What's up, Goddream? You better be hitting them PRs, boy. Wow, this shift is ridiculous. That's gonna be nice. Hey, Goddream, did Quinn tell you what he got me for Christmas? All right, let's put her together. Yeah, I helped him pick it out. Oh, God. Apparently, the pillow is still in China somewhere, so rip. CC Override, thank you for the follow. So because Hiney has so many alignment pins on this thing, it's like you really don't need to align it at all, which is nice. What did I miss? Only everything. Almost found. Thank you for the follow. Yo, we're approaching, we're still a ways away, but we're getting close to 2K followers, guys. That's kind of nutty. Sorry, I was watching the movie. Bet you could guess which one. Was it Air Bud Saves Christmas? Was it that one? Digging the curve. Yo, which curve are you talking about, Mr. Jigsaw? Oh my God, dude. All right, I'll go get the leaf. You, me, Santa Paws? No, those movies are terrible. I'm actually about to put Razor Greens in the leaf to try that out, so I'm sure that'd probably be just as good. All right, let me get the leaf. Or maybe I'll put the caps on. I'll grab it and then I'll put the caps on. Ooh, biggest troll board I have. Look at this thing. Or what is the lightest spring you could find? Dude, imagine if you had springs with like, or switches with like 30-gram springs. That'd probably be just as hard to type on. Oh, what's up, Krieger? Leave those 300-gram KS3s alone. Leave Brittany alone. I need to find those GATs. So swap the switches in the leaf tonight. Why not? Dude, I should, huh? Yo, what I should do, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put Razor Greens on the alphas and then 300 grams on the mods. I used 35-gram Niz switches. They gave me hand pains. Ooh, that sounds terrible. What's like the minimum gram you have to have in a spring for it to actually go back up with the cap on it? Remind me to do typing tests on this. I'm gonna forget on purpose. A single cap barely weighs anything. That's not very nice, Tommy. Don't talk about caps like that. That red PCB looks so nice. Dude, I honestly think red PCBs are my favorite. Hey, you're looking pretty cute today. Oh my goodness. What's up, Quinn? Are we wound it up tonight or what? I mean, I don't play childish video games anymore. Why does DMG have so many damn caps? Oh my god. This compatibility is ridiculous. Like, what are these? What are those? Ooh. This is gonna be nice. This is gonna be real nice. I don't think I've seen Thax use a yellow PCB once. Ooh, I have a yellow PCB for the Prophet. Did I build it with that? Well, I can't remember if I did or not. Ooh, this is gonna be real nice, actually. Definitely a lot louder than my ink build. Don't worry, I'm not using this one. Clear PCB, that'd be pretty sick. Does that exist? I think this GMK set's actually gonna look pretty good on here. Oh my god, this compatibility, bro. There's like a million shifts. Lock. It could exist if I recall they're expensive to manufacture, though. That sounds like it'd be something that might be worth it. Taisu Types. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? How's it going? Ooh, this is gonna be spicy. Oh, never mind. You built the Prophet with the blue both times. Ah, yes. Yes, I did. So this set was actually on my Project F forever. And then I just desoldered my Project F because I think I might end up parting with it because I have the IBIS now. Oh my god, there's a million freaking keycaps in this set. Want to buy press F for Project F. Yeah, I might end up getting rid of it. I had a Project F was good. Yeah, dude, I actually really like it. I would honestly keep it if it didn't have a fixed cable. I hate fixed cables. I switch boards way too often and it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in my ass. When I built mine, it took ages as well. Yeah, you can either directly solder the cable onto the PCB, or you can use the JST. Oh, that's interesting. There are 2 prints. I ended up just soldering it directly on because I did not have a JST cable, which was kind of annoying. All right, home stretch here, boys and girls. This actually looks pretty sick on this board. I think that works. What do you guys think? Oh, I went outside, looks like poop. Where is the icon plus text? Okay, dude. Literally nothing is ever up to par for you, huh? Nothing's up to snuff with you, huh? Other than real force. Yo, where's the mod colored pipe? Yo, are you trying to get me in trouble? Oh my god, where's the question mark? Did I? Oh, whoo, it's right there. I was gonna say, if I gotta dump this thing out again, I'm gonna be pissed. Cool. All right, so arrows. What are we doing here? What are you doing? What are we doing? Which ones? Which ones? Which ones? I need more water. 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 Regular arrows. I'm watching Lil Stacks. Oh, I appreciate you, Mr. Krellbit. Are you actually watching, or are you just like listening and making fun? Streaming when we gotta hit 1800. D-pad arrows, regular TKL, my favorite layout. Yo, you're not wrong. If I stem swap GAT black inks with standard GAT yellows, will it be the same sound? I know GAT yellows have a different stem, but I'm pretty sure the housing is the same. I know GAT black and GAT red are the same. You trying to make some Batman switches? Real arrows, not gamer arrows. Okay. I don't want to get yelled at. You guys are purists, I know. Ray with United. Are you a pilot, Ray? Huh. Yo, this set actually looks pretty fire on here. I'll go to school and become a pilot. That looks pretty sick, dude. This looks better than Bingsu, I think. Honestly, it actually reminds me a little bit of Muted. Dibble Pistols, thank you for the follow. That looks pretty sick. So for a comparison, here is the this is what Bingsu looked like, kind of. I think DMG looks better. What is your favorite profile? Definitely Cherry. I think Cherry is the only profile I use, actually. The flex isn't really there, right? I haven't even typed on it. Oh yeah, you're right. There's not that much flex. I'm happy about that. Huh. I love Bingsu. I would buy it if I could afford. Bingsu honestly is one of my favorite sets. I just don't really love it on this color. But you guys know what's so special about the TKL One numpad. Oh yeah. This color actually looks good on it though. that cat color actually looks good. So I think Taro would look good as well. My poor virgin ears. There's clickies on that. Yo, Zoo, did you miss my typing test with the numpad? Oh yeah, we got razor greens in this bad boy. I like to let all my coworkers know that I am busy entering spreadsheets. That's not a cat, that's a dog. I mean dog, sorry. It's a Doge. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. I want to build a keyboard with clickies. Dude, clickies are fun. Let's rename razor greens to Ryan greens. I'm down. Lil Stacks, I know your favorite layout is numpad, but what's your second favorite layout? TKL. Oh, I do have Frost Twitch coming as well. Frost Twitch would actually look pretty sick on this. This just looks crispy. This looks clean. Clean cut. Clean shave, snappy suit. That's what this board is. Do you have more numpads or more TKLs? I think he was joking. I only have 2 numpads. I only have the TKL One numpad and I have a doll pad. That's it. Have you asserted dominance on your coworkers with a numpad? Oh yeah, dude. I just walk around the halls just not even plugged in. I'm here. Notice me. Lol's not lonely when he sleeps now. Yo. Ryan, how do I grow a chin to be like yours? I heard word on the street is that the more pickles that you consume, the more your chin shrinks. I'm pretty sure there's a direct correlation between eating pickles and having basically a shrunken chin. I read that in like a scientific study somewhere. I think it was like Reader's Digest or Wall Street Journal, but I did read that, so maybe cut back on the pickles. Numpads are harder to come by because everyone wants them so bad, right? I still want, I really want, I had a sick TX pad back in the day. It was a milk top with a PC bottom. That numpad was sick. The only one that I really want that I've never had is the TGR Tris, but you know how that is. Can confirm I don't eat pickles and my chin is like yours. Yo, let's go. Red on the onion? Probably. Did you know pickles are cucumbers? Are you kidding me, Krellbit? Get the frick out of here, dude. Scientific article, Reader's Digest, same shit. Oh, come on, dude. I haven't seen a Tris on the market since forever. I know, honestly, I think the last Tris I saw was not even that expensive either, and I think it went super quick. But dude, this looks pretty fire. This might be the final home for this keycap set. Until Frost Switch comes, Frost Switch might look better. Look at a primate or Neanderthal skull and compare it with a modern humans. Notice anything missing? We have one feature that primates, Neanderthals, archaic humans, any species for that matter, don't possess. A chin. Yo. I don't think they had pickles back then. Only Tris I've seen lately has been Spectrums. Ooh. He's probably trying to trade that, huh? Alright, anyway, let's take a look here before we do a typing test. We got GMK DMG. Looking pretty sly on here. It even matches that. Look at that. Ooh, if only we could somehow see that weight on the front. This matches this quite well. Look at that. Wow. Look at this purple. Just look at it. Oh my goodness. Oh my Lanta. That's just popping. Mech Market is a cesspool. Dude, I refuse to sell on Mech Market anymore. I would rather just like have something sit in the corner than put it on Mech Market. I only sell shit on Discord or to friends. Would you just look at it? Just look at it. Seats Tyken. Oh, by the way, let's show some appreciation for Hiney's USB port here. Look how high and tight this is. That looks pretty damn tight to me. Pretty damn tight. High and tight. Those screw holes on the back edge look like... Dude, that's funny you say that, Jigsaw. I actually said that the first time I built this. I think I even said they look like teardrops. You said raindrops, I said teardrops. It's like the tattoo that you get when you're, you know, proving yourself. Buy to keep. Yes, agreed. Only sell to friends, I guess. Yeah. I would rather sell to a friend at like a 30% discount than sell something on Mech Market. I love that case, man. Dude, it's sick. It turned out super nice. One thing you guys might notice also, I'll show this last thing. We're friends, right, Ryan? Yo. All right, so take a look here. I don't know if you guys have noticed this because you can't really see it based on pictures, but Hiney actually adds this little chamfer right here on the front. Let's see if I can show you guys. See that chamfer right there? So it's only on the front. The side doesn't have it. See how it kind of slants down right there? It's actually quite comfy for your wrist to sit on. So that's kind of cool. Probably something you can't really see online. There you go. That's a good look at it. Also, the numpad has that as well, so it matches up. Right there. Every time I pick this thing up and I accidentally click a switch, it just brings me so much joy. Like, if I could have like a screen right here with like a microphone, I would totally have this as my phone. Yes, hello, Postmates, where's my food? Oh, I forgot to order. Okay, I'm sorry. How often do you change desk mats, sir? Way too often. DMG looks lit. Yo, right? Hiney's attention to detail is goated. Yes. I think he's made a couple keyboards in his day. There we go. Looks sick. All right, I think it's typing test time. What do you guys say? What say you? DJ, please pause the music. Is it raining outside? I couldn't tell if that was my music or if it was raining. Wow. Petition to put GMK on numpad. Ooh. You really want me to sort through this again, bro? There are way too many caps in here. Nice bezel. Yes, I do love the proportions of this bezel, as well as this little chamfer right here. It's a very nice touch. One day we need a keyboard Hall of Fame. Hiney is grandfathered in. That would be sick, actually. What set is on this? GMK DMG. It looks sick. All right, here we go. Let's check. Oh, let's do mods first. Oh, I wasn't there for the sorting. Bro, it took me forever. I'm the worst at putting keycaps on. All right, here we go. Let's angle this bad boy down. Yo, that right shift is definitely my favorite. 100%. Rent out Gion's factory. Hi, yes, where, when, and how to get Hiney TKL One, please. Thank you. Yep, that board is the sex. Yes, indeed. All right, typing test time, ladies and gentlemen. The moment you have been waiting for. Oof. Oof. Oh my goodness. Yo, that thing is like the perfect amount of clack, the perfect amount of bass. I dig it. It's exactly what I was anticipating, to be honest. The inks I had in it prior sounded sick, but I wanted it to be a little bit more lively, and this is exactly what I wanted. So, I'm pretty happy. And you know what's funny is I actually have my camera is actually not attached to my desk. So when it starts shaking, it's not even from me typing. It's from me going like this with my knee, shaking my leg while I'm trying to do my damn typing test. Look at, see how it's shaking? Was it 125 again? No way. No way. No way. Damn. Rip. Rip. I always, dude, you're like spot on with those, John. That's crazy, bro. I'll do a quick 31 for another test here. Yeah, that turned out pretty sick. You heard it here. Hiney likes it. We all like it. Oh, let's go, dude. Oh, I thought the shaking was from the elephants walking across the desk mat. Added special effect. Yo. Maybe, huh? I won 12.2k points, Pog. Did Hedge lose again? No way. No way. Okay, I think it's safe to say, just bet against Hedge. Hedge against Hedge, and you guys will win every time. Tie your knees together. Yo, right? I don't even realize I'm shaking my legs until the whole thing's fucking wobbling. Alright, let's do one more quick typing test for this. I think it deserves another one. Oh, I am curious what PBT would sound like on this too. It would probably tone it down a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That sounds pretty spicy. Don't forget the leaf test. Oh god, dude. Okay. I tried getting out of it. You guys caught me. Oh yeah. Alright, anyway. Yeah, super happy with this board. Really stoked with how this build turned out. And it actually is funny because, like Jeff said, because it's a half plate, I was expecting there to be a lot of flex, but as you guys can see, there's not much, which I personally am not a huge fan of flex. I don't like the trampoline feel when you're typing, so really happy with this. I'll give it one more look-see and then I will do a leaf typing test. I'm home and showered and he's still on. Let's go. Wow. That's crispy. Way better than Bingsu on this board, in my opinion. Three, two, one, boom! 3, 2, 1, boom! Alright, did you get that, John? Anyways, put that there for now. My bet has been placed. Oh, did you guys bet on the leaf? Let's see. What is it? What is it? Less than or over 75? Really? Really? That's a little bit that's quite confident. That's putting a lot of confidence in me. If you think I can go over 75 on this thing. Alrighty, so this has Gat Blacks with 300 gram springs. So it's it's a little hard to type on. Yeah, to say the least. 12,600 for over 75. Let's go. How much does it weigh? Oh, this one? Are you talking about Hiney's, Gion? I could weigh it for you if you want. Where's my scale? I got you. £5, 10 ounces. And to put that into perspective, this is built and the Constellation weighs 5 pounds. What was it, 5.5? So honestly, in my opinion, this is like perfect TKL weight. It's like hefty enough to say, oh wow, this is premium, but it's not so heavy to where it's like, okay, like I get it. It's a heavy board. So I think 2.5 kg, about 2,600 kilograms. So I think it's a great weight for sure. Yep. What is the... For perspective here. So Dolphin's a little bit over 3K. And the RS is a little over 3 as well. So these are all roughly around that amount. My Consi is 2540 with the palm plate. Yo. Yeah, the Consi is super heavy. All right, and then we got the Leaf checking in here. Not even 830. The Leaf is 1 pound, 13 ounces. But do not underestimate the Leaf. It will destroy you. That's the best thing. You like, whenever people come over, I'm like, yeah, here, like type on this. I bet you can't beat 70. I bet you can't beat 70. And they always take the bet. And then the second, they're like, what's wrong? What's wrong with this keyboard? What's wrong with this? Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. But if you add all the spring weights, it weighs a lot more. Yo, this guy. Leaf is 10k pounds of pain. All right, are you guys ready for this? Okay, here we are. Where's my... Oh, wait, is it... This is 60 second, isn't it? Is this 60 second? I think it is. Shit. All right, I need some gummy bears for this one. Whoever bet less than 75, I think you're gonna win. All right. Should I believe in myself? Did you dope? I haven't climbed in a while. All right. Gotta heat up the hands. Spirit fingers. Okay, we're doing 60 seconds on the clock. Where's the chalk? Dude, I should go get some chalk, huh? Okay. Rolling up the sleeves on this one. Enough stalling. Here we go. You go, fighting Zhao. Wait, did I start? Did I? Wait, no. Wait, what? What? What's going on? What's going on? Restart? Restart? We're restarting. We're restarting. We're restarting. Plus this space bars. This one's popped. Where is it at? Hang on. This stab is popped. I think I Is it good? Oh, that's good. It's not popped. Stop the count. Oh, dude, this is the space bar that's the Imsto one. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, it didn't count. It didn't count because look. Look. The space bar is all the way on, but if you push it too hard, it pops. See? I'm gonna have to switch to space bar. This is the loose space bar. See? Doesn't count. Doesn't count. I'm putting a normal space bar on here. That sucks. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works. Okay, there we go. See? Working spacebar. Now we're doing the final test. I believe in contrasting. Was it warped? So it's not even warped. It's the actual. I wonder if it'll work on here. Okay, so it works on this one, but not very good. See how it's kind of like sluggish? So, yeah, rip. Okay, here we go. Am I allowed to start, Mr. John? May I start? Okay, here we go. Oh my god, my hands! Oh my god. I'm cramping. I'm cramping. Oh my god. My forearms are Yo, I think I've done this typing test so many times that I'm actually like, my fingers are actually getting stronger. Yo. Oh man. I honestly did not even think I wasn't gonna beat 75. I have no idea. Oh my god. I think I've done this typing test so many times now that I'm like towards the end there, I was actually feeling a burn in my forearm. I was actually feeling a burn. Let's see. My forearms are so jacked right now. Look at. Oh my god. Look at. It's swole. My arms are swole from typing. So that's how you get big forearms, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta do typing tests with 300 gram springs. Oh my god, my arms. No, seriously though, I couldn't beat this. I couldn't get past 60 in the beginning, but now I'm getting 87. That's some progress. TFW literally getting flexed on. Oh, what's up, Aviary? I'm just trying to show my arms are actually burning. That's a tasty forearm drumstick. Yo, get your. Now run it with a regular board. Dude, honestly, every person that I give this board to, they type on this one, and then they get back to my other board, and they're like, like, I'm like, dude, stop breaking my board. How's your forearm so big? Okay, Quinn. All right, dude. Need some Rocky music. Dude, if I should play Rocky music while that's going, huh? I am now a solid 2 to 25 on channel point bet set. Did you win that hedge? No way. You had nothing to lose. That's the only reason you went for me, huh? Well, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Is it? Wow. You need to get out then, bro. That Taobao agent that trolled me with these should actually get a tip. Dude, they're probably watching my stream right now, just laughing their ass off. Yo, so the funny story behind these 300-gram springs is Krieger actually ordered these, and he thought he was ordering just normal KS3 Giants. And then these came in the mail for some odd reason, but I think it was a glorious mishap. Grace, what's up? Right in time for my pain and suffering. Did you finish your lubing yet, or what? Dude, I'm actually sweating. My back is actually sweating right now. Oh my god. 500 of those. You won 341 points. Yikes. I need to score some 300-gram springs. I think I can do it like your friends. I almost want to send this leaf to like every streamer there is and see what they can get. I ran out of films. Yikes. Who didn't give you enough films? Couldn't be me. I'm shocked the top of the switch housing doesn't launch off the board. Dude, what's funny is I don't know if you guys noticed when I was putting the spacebar on. I was putting the spacebar on and I was like, dude, why is this is like broken? But it's just because the damn spring is so heavy. Look at it. You have to push down so hard to get it on. It's actually absurd. You didn't. You. Wow, that's a lot of yous. That's very... I'm defensive now. How many did you bet? Dude, he bet all of his points, which are nothing because he loses everything. The heavyweight keyboard typing champion of the world. Yeah, because I don't have any contenders. I need some contenders. Bolsa keyboard supply, handsome guy. Yo, what's up? Yo, where is my... Check out my toolkit. This is where I keep all the goodies. And we got shout out to... Oh, typing test is in the way. Ripperoni. Shout out to Bolsa. Bolsa keyboard supply right there. Boom. Boom. Okay. Now that my arms are not on fire anymore, can you wrap a spacebar by putting it on these? Can you warp one? I sure hope not. How many more do you have? The website is sold out. I got tons. I got you, Grace. Don't you worry. What? Were they white? Were they white films? Black? I got it all. Noxery and Zekworks stickers. Yo. Yeah, we got Noxery, we got Zek, and we got Mr. Greg down there. We got Hiney on my... What do I have Hiney on? Oh. We got Hiney on my cable box. Don't look at these. I don't lube switches. we got the Panda. We got 909. We got Mr. Switch Mod. We got Hiney. We got One Up. We got Dixie. We got Mr. Biso. Mr. Finderworks. Let's go. This is my lunchbox. Oh wait, there's the other Hiney. Black. Okay, I got you. I got extra black ones. Bolsa keyboards from Orange County. Yes, Bolsa's in Orange County. Give it to Dr. Huru. Dude, Huru did... Okay, so the funny thing about Huru, he actually came over and did a typing test on the Leaf. And he got... I think his normal typing test is like 50, 60. And on the Leaf, he got like almost 40. So actually, he was like pretty much just as fast on the Leaf as he was on his normal boards, which is ridiculous. Bolsa D's. Okay, Jigsaw. I beg for Greg. Any more Greg stickers avail? Any more Gerg? Did you say Gerg? I might have some access to some Greg stickers. Local vendor, need to keep that on my list. Yeah, check out Bolsa. They are local. They got a sick spot too. He's jacked. May I borrow the Olivia board that I like, please? Ramen wants his infinitum back so Jody can rebuild. Ooh, okay. You're talking about the 2.0 additional? Pretty much my favorite board. I guess I could lend it to you. These boomer fingers booming for sure. Let me get some Gerg stickers, bro. All right, I got you. I got you, John. I'll give you some Gerg stickers when you drop off my switches. How about that? How about that? Okay. You mean my fave? When am I getting this back? Whenever I lend someone a board, I always have to we have to discuss a return date. You know, similar to a library. You're checking out your book, you're checking out a keyboard, and you have a return date. Otherwise, people just end up having the board forever. Got my RS back after a month and a half. What about me and the Greg sticker? All right, Jinte. You want VIP? You want Greg sticker? Anything else? Anything else you want, Mr. Jinte? Is it your birthday or something? You get it back when my EO87 is built, which will be built with you anyways. Oof. That sounds like some incentive, huh? So when can I grab the PC Kaze from Huru? Oh my god, dude. I haven't... The PC Kaze has literally been in like everyone's hands except for mine in the last like 2 months. Scott missing that RS? Probably, dude. He went back to his KBD 8X. At least I fixed his stabs for him. But yes, I give you permission, Mr. John, to pick it up from Huru if you can to get it from him. But let's see. Do I have anything else? I have like a couple other boards. Any Sumi Lat avail? Drats. My Sumi Lat is actually at work on my IBIS, and that stays at work. So sorry about it. Ooh, you know what? I didn't even realize this would actually look good on this board. That actually matches. I'll take it. What's up, Hedge? Still got the lat I gave you? Ooh, I don't actually. I'm not like a huge Arrows fan for the lats, I realized. I'll pry it from his cold hands. I got another board if you guys want to see a really quick unboxing that came in the mail. Let me grab it real quick. Thank you, John. I was muted. My apologies. Let's take a look here. Are you guys familiar with this board? It is the king of splits, apparently. Self-proclaimed. Hello again. I was having a headache in QMK, then found out my board was in VIA. Yo, that's the best. That is the best. Let's take a look at this thing. So much hate. Oh my god. I mean, shake my head. Disrespecting the true king of splits, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yo. Is this wireless? Honestly, I do not know much about this board. All I know is it came in the mail. So what's kind of cool about this is, take a look at this case. So much hate, so shake my head. This man has thousands of dollars worth of keys on his bed. Yo. I always get, I'm running out of room there to throw boards onto. All right, let's see. Enjoy. Look at that. That's kind of cool. SP111, you can see it through there. That's so random. So random. Don't you just love the smell of foam? Is that just me? It like reminds me of like when I was a kid playing in like gymnastics places or whatever. Your keyboard is, oh my god, it's broken in half. UPS, send it back. How does the foam taste? Probably pretty good. You sleep with your boards? Maybe. What's it to you? All right, let's take a look at this thing. So originally, it looked like this was going to be more of like a navy color, but I would not say this is navy. But I'm also not upset about the color. Product care instructions: do not clean with harsh chemicals, only wipe down with a microfiber cloth. For videos and articles, please visit our website. So it looks like we got, this is the cable that's gonna connect the two. We got bump-ons and we got more bump-ons. Look at this thing, dude. Skirt, skirt. I feel like I'm I feel like I'm in like a Marvel movie. There it is. This thing's freaking massive. Who needs anime waifu pillow keyboards when you have a keyboard to sleep with, right? You need to weigh each half. I'll stack them on top of each other. Tetris board. If you connect it, it's gonna disappear, right? You should sell it to me. I'll take it for half off. Hey, I'll sell you one half of it. I'll sell you one half. That's like turquoise. It's like a, honestly, I can't really explain the color. It's like a light turquoise. Maybe a light turquoise. It's a cool color for sure. Like, look at that. The left half is all you need for WoW, right? Dude, look at this. Look at this. Little quarter pipe action going on here. Look at that quarter pipe, dude. This belongs in a Tony Hawk level. It's like aqua with extra green in it. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. This would be cool if there's a mechanism to join the two halves. Yeah, I know there were like some people that did like a like it got like had magnets which kind of like held them together, but I mean it stays together pretty well. Kind of crazy. Look at that. Gnarly. Time to break out the tech decks. Yo. I should go get my tech decks. Are the halves different color or is it just me? I don't think so. They look pretty much the same. Maybe this one's like 5% darker than the right one. Is that what you're referring to? Yeah, like just me going like this and that kind of hurts me a little bit. Yeah, No, yeah, it is actually. Maybe like slightly. I think my camera is like more critical. In person, it's actually not that noticeable, but on my screen, I notice it. It's the lighting. Let me see. Here, how about this? Maybe it's the lighting. No, this is still a little bit darker. That's kind of crazy, actually. But yeah, it's a pretty cool color. So we got a southpaw here. This is a big board. Big board. We have a brass plate, obviously. So you have your basically your full size here. Then you have arrows and macro nav cluster here. And then like almost like an F13 there. Kind of crazy. There's a mismatch on the nerves of your hands. What? Lone Grace one. Okay. All right, Grace. I'm gonna give you this half to build, and then I'm gonna build this half, and then we'll compare. We'll compare builds. Deal? Honestly, if I built this board, it would be very hard for me not to use different switches on each side. Like I'd want to use like tactiles and linears or something like that. Something like ridiculous. So let's look at the bottoms. Yo, that's actually ridiculous looking on the bottom. I'm down to build halfsies. Clickies and silence, my dude. Yo, that might be it. That might be it. Urban Lime is streaming this build of his board right now. We could raid him after, maybe. Okay, that might be in the cards for sure. This board's actually, oh no. No. You know what I just noticed? You guys know what I just noticed? Wait a second. How big were these bump-ons? Please don't tell me these are small bump-ons. Okay, never mind. Oh, I thought these were normal-sized bump-ons. I was gonna say that's gonna be bad. Bad news. They're still gonna be small, I think. Let's see. Yeah, they're still a little small. That's something that really bugs me with boards. Look at it. That's something that's so easy to get. But, that annoys me. It's barely small. It's not huge, but it would still bother me. Other than that, the board looks pretty cool. I actually like the gold screws. Well, we'll put that back on for now. The Sherpa, thank you for the follow. What keyboard is this? This is the SP111 from wasn't this Key.co? Yep. There you go. Key.co. SP111. So yeah, this just came in. Figure might as well show you guys. Put her back in. That looks ridiculous. It looks literally like a Space Invader or something. These robot tits got 8 nipples. Isn't that funny? Having 8 bump-ons. I really... Oh, did this go in like... Yeah, this goes in like this. I really like this foam, honestly. Touche. This foam is really nice. No CNC marks or anything. And it smells dandy. There we go. Oh, and then we got the PCBs. Those are pretty... That'll be fun. That'll be a million stabs to do. Okay. Do you have Abu Raya on hand? I do. Oh, did you want me to compare? Oh. I'm sorry. It's the Abu Raya is definitely a lot more green. Yeah, I would say the Abu's like a lot more green. Waves fucking slaps. Yo, this is like Waves was meant for this board. So I know you said you didn't like how the Mode 80 was packed in a way where it'll be a bad expectation for future GBers. Thoughts on the box you just opened? Yeah, it's a very similar box. I would say the Mode 80 box is probably nicer than this one. I mean, this one's like, I already expressed my, I honestly do not know if I've ever received a box that was, I don't know, I forgot what this is called, like shoebox style. I don't know if I've ever received one that didn't have some sort of busted corner. See? That's why I hate these boxes, because they look nice, but there's usually always one corner that's busted. But, I would say it's pretty, the mode box was definitely nicer, for sure. But I personally don't need this box, but I know some people value it. Mode 80 box had to be nice so you'd believe it was worth the price. Yo. Can you buy it's way more green now? Yeah, this is like way more green. The other one's like aqua colored. Polarizing greens since 20. Yo, would ruin me with green on this board, dude. I like, now I need like every green board that ever drops. Give me a focus. There you go. Yep, this is Woods green. Do any of you type on the box? No. No. If anything, I don't want a nice box so I can just toss it. If it's a nice box, it's going to be like the freaking leaf box I still have in my closet that I don't want, but I can't throw away. Did you get the Moss Zenith? Oof, I did not, actually. I did not. I need to check that out, though. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it for tonight, guys. We built the TKL One, did a couple unboxings. I do have a couple boards coming up that I need to build. I'm gonna do the Vulcan Pro with inks. I'm gonna rebuild that with inks. So I got Vulcan Pro. I've got a Jane CE I need to build. What else is next on the docket? I have Jinsoul coming this week as well. I have the Praxis and I have Constellation. So that's what's kind of for the next week and a half. I took like 5 days off, I think it is. I skipped about maybe two streams over the holidays. So I'm gonna try and get at least 2 or 3 in this week. Get back up to speed. So missed the TKL One typing test. Gonna have to catch the VOD. I would definitely watch the VOD. It turned out fantastic. But I will be doing a Jinsoul build stream. I think Perry's gonna. I'm meeting up with Perry on Wednesday to get Jinsoul, so I'll be able to show that. Would you be building the Aru? Will you be building the Aru TKL? I will not. I wish I got an Aru. It looked pretty sick. I'm super into like Egyptian symbols and themes, so I kind of missed the boat on that one. I wish I could meet up with Perry. Yo. I wish I could meet up with you, Zekin. When are you gonna frickin' come over? Don't forget to get the cards. What cards? Oh, the K-pop cards. I gotcha. Millennium Puzzle TKL. Whenever I don't feel unsafe. Yeah, that's true. This is true. All right, so shall we find someone to raid? Who is raiding? Who is? Oh, wow, we got a lot of people on right now. Let's see. Raid Huru? I think I raid Huru like every time I stream. He's always the one that's on after me. Raid Sup? Yo. I raided Huru the last 2 streams. He's doing the SP111. Okay, alright. Urban Lime. Let's see. Oh, he sure is building that. Cool. All right, what are we gonna hit him with? We gotta hit him with something ridiculous. Should we tell him to chug his root beer? He's got a root beer right there. Should we make him chug his root beer? What do you guys think? He's a pharmacist? Okay, yeah. Excuse me, sir. Your keyboard is broken. All right. Tell him that, and then don't tell him why we're saying it's broken. All right, John. Give us the cue here. Urban Lime. Excuse me, curious. Excuse me, sir. Your board is broken. Perfect. Good night, dude. Yo, this was a fun stream, you guys. I enjoyed myself. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed yourselves as well. Board turned out fantastic, but we kind of expected that from Hiney. I will be building probably either the Constellation or the Jinsol on Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. So I will see you guys then, hopefully. All right, you guys have a good night. Peace.